But hearing that Jesus went out to a solitary place, the crowds followed Jesus on foot from the towns. When Jesus landed, he saw a large crowd, and he had compassion on them, and he healed their sick. Even though Jesus was grieving greatly because his friend was just murdered, he still tended to everyone who came to him, even though he was grieving himself. Now, as evening approached, the disciples came to Jesus, and they said, "This is a remote place, and it's getting late. Jesus, you should probably send the crowds away so they can go to villages and buy themselves some food." Jesus replied, "They don't need to go away. You give them something to eat." "We only have here 5 loaves of bread and 2 fish, Jesus." "Bring them here to me," he said. And he directed the people to sit down in the grass. Now, taking the 5 loaves and the 2 fish, and looking up to heaven, he gave thanks and he broke the loaves. Then he gave them to the disciples, and the disciples gave them to the people. They all ate and were satisfied. And the disciples picked up 12 basketfuls of broken pieces that were left over. They had so much they had leftovers. And later it said the 12 baskets represented the 12 tribes of Israel. Now the number of those who ate were 5,000 men, in addition to women and children. So this is what Jesus does. This is what God always does. He takes whatever you have to give him. Jesus, this is all we have. Okay, give it to me. And he amplified it and he multiplied it greatly. He will do that in your life. I'm not talking about money or whatever. But you know, you want to follow Jesus and you want to do things for him. He will take whatever talents you have, and if you have faith in him and follow him, he will amplify them and multiply them. Now immediately, we're in Matthew chapter 14, verse 22. Immediately, Jesus made the disciples get into a boat and go on ahead of him to the other side, where he dismissed them, and he went up on a mountainside by himself to pray. Later that night, he was there alone, and the boat was already a considerable distance from the land, buffeted by the waves because the wind was against it. Shortly before dawn, Jesus went out to them, and he was walking on the lake. When the disciples saw him walking on the water, they were terrified. "It's a ghost," they said as they cried out in fear. But Jesus immediately said to them, "Take courage, it's I, don't be afraid." "Lord, if it's you," Peter said, "tell me to come to you on the water." "Come," Jesus said. Then Peter got down out of the boat, and he walked on the water, and he came towards Jesus. But when he saw the wind, he was afraid, and beginning to sink, he cried out, "Lord, save me!" Immediately Jesus reached out his hand and caught him. "You of little faith, why did you doubt?" Immediately, and when they climbed into the boat, the wind died down, and those who were on the boat worshipped him, saying, "Truly you are the Son of God."